Well, good day to you, Spartans. You've now tuned in to a quick tutorial on how to bookmark the Modesto City Schools web filter sign-in page. So, here's the problem. You sign into your Chromebook, you think you're in like Flynn and that everything's going to work, but you find out that you can't use the internet and that you keep getting blocked when you try to go to web pages. Well, this is the solution. We're going to learn how to create a bookmark on your toolbar up above, that's up here, that takes you to the web filter sign-in page quickly. Now, once you sign into that, you'll find that you can now begin to access all the different web pages that you're trying to get to, as long as they're not naughty. So the first step is to, of course, open up your Chrome browser. Now, I've already done that for the sake of this presentation, but let me show you down below. If you look, I've got all sorts of things open here. If you look down below, you'll see this button on your taskbar or your shelf. It should look like this. You want to open that up to make sure that your browser is open, because there's no point in bookmarking anything if your browser isn't open. If you don't see that button that I'm talking about, let me go back here. If you don't see this button on the shelf at the bottom of your screen, then of course you might want to click on the app launcher button, and it looks like a little gray phone pad, or at least it does when I created this video. When you click on that phone pad, it opens up all the different apps that you can access on your Chromebook. And that should include this particular button that you're looking for. So now that we've got the internet open, you'll see that the typical internet screen is a box. It's got a button to close your browser, to open your browser, but the important one up at the top is the address bar. This is also called the Omni box. Google calls it the Omni box because you can not only type in the internet address you're trying to go to, but you can also just type in a phrase or a word for something that you're searching for, and it'll allow you to use that box as a search box as well. You don't have to always type in a web address to search for something. But I digress. Let's come back to the point here. You're going to type in the address for our district web filter. And this is the address up here at the top. It's this http://webfilter.monet.k12.ca.us. And then this is important, the /access. Once you do this, you're going to type it in, and we're going to navigate to that page. So it should look something like this. It pops open. You can see MCS, Internet, and it wants you to log in using your typical computer login. It's your last name, first initial only, and then your network password. But before we do that, let's go ahead, and the point of this presentation is bookmark this page. So you see a star at the far end of your Omni box. What is that, you ask? Remember, we covered this. This is the internet bar, the address bar. We're going to click on this star. Now, when you click that star, it's going to recognize that this is a page you want to bookmark and keep up here along the top of your web browser. It's going to ask you to name that bookmark, and for the sake of simplicity, keep it short and sweet. I called mine Web Filter. I'd advise you to do the same. Go ahead and save that bookmark, and then use it. So let's do it together. Let's review. Make sure my internet's open. I'm going to open up a fresh tab here. I'm going to type in http://webfilter.monet.k12.ca.us/access. Voila, we're there. So remember, we're going to bookmark it by hitting the star up here. It says bookmark this page when I hover over it. It wants me to name it this long thing. No, thank you. I'm going to call it Web Filter. Why not put a space for you English teachers out there? And where's it saving it? To my bookmarks bar, which is this bar across the top where all these other bookmarks are. I'm going to hit done, and voila, what do you see up here? Web Filter. Now all I have to do is log in myself, and if I'm lucky, it says NetSpective logon successful. I now have the keys to the kingdom, and I can cautiously surf the web. I hope that you found this useful. You'll find this presentation on our teacher resources page to go back and review as needed. So thanks again. If you have any questions, make sure to stop by the